Good day, everyone! It's English time. For our fourth week, let us talk about synthesizing information from multiple sources. Here are our learning objectives. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to synthesize essential information found in various sources, draw conclusions from a set of details, and summarize information from the text listened to. Before we proceed to our discussion, let us first have an activity. Find the right way to get out of this maze. Find the correct tunnel to go through and collect the words contained in it. Arrange the words to produce the correct quotation to be placed in the boxes provided. After you unlock it, express your idea about it. Go forth and conquer. You may pause the video to answer this activity. Here are your clues. Again, arrange the words to produce the correct quotation to be placed in the boxes provided. Now let us talk about our topic for this week, synthesizing information from multiple sources. What do we mean by synthesizing? Synthesizing is like a puzzle. Just like what you did, you need to put pieces and details together to make a whole new idea. As we already know, we can find various information through reading, listening, and watching. However, in order for us to benefit more from reading, we should only select the information that is essential. To do this, we must first make sure whether it is factual, accurate, or reliable. We can advance our reading comprehension and information processing with the help of synthesizing. However, synthesizing is one of the challenging reading strategies. Many are confused and mistaken that this is the same as summarizing or making a conclusion. Actually, these three strategies are different but they are related. Summary comes from the Latin word summa, which means whole, totality, gist. It means giving an overview of the text main points, either from reading, listening, or watching using your own words. It is just more on retelling details and usually shorter than the original one. A summary answers the question, what is the article or topic all about? On the other hand, conclusion means a reasoned judgment or inference. It is an afterword that contains the essence of something. It is achieved after considering all the important points. Conclusion is no place for bringing up new ideas, but rather it wraps up the main points. A conclusion answers the question, so what? The so what strategy is used to clarify the important points of the article and suggest to the reader a solution, question, or insight into the topic that reiterates what matters to them. Now, when we say synthesis, it comes from the Greek word synthethonai. Syn means together, and tithonai means to put or to place. In other words, it means putting ideas and findings from multiple sources together in order to make an overall and new idea. Unlike summary, which is a basic reading technique, synthesis is an advanced reading technique which requires the following: new understanding, deeper understanding, and changed understanding. When we say new understanding, it is something not considered before until a text is read. Deeper understanding become more responsive or appreciative of an idea after reading a text, and a changed understanding resulted to opposite or alternate perspective. Now let us find out if you can categorize the following as summary, conclusion, or synthesis. Read the following statements and write sum for summary, con for conclusion, and syn for synthesis. Answers only. Now let us have your next learning task. Learning task 3. Read the summarized information about Community Pantry. Make sure you highlight the important points in each source given for you to answer the following questions. Number 1. What key points did you get from source 1, newspaper article? How about source 2, documentary? Source 3, opinion or column? And source 4, vlogs. Number 2, what similarities and differences did you identify from the sources? And number 3, complete the organizers. To summarize this week's topic, we talked about summary, conclusion, and synthesis. Summary collects details from one source and restates those details. It just states the ideas of the author and it is an overview of the text's main points. Conclusion integrates multiple details from one source to generate new idea and bigger thought. It is an idea of going beyond text which the author never said in the original text. It is an inference or reason judgment. And synthesis integrates multiple details from multiple sources or combining all authors' ideas to generate a new and bigger thought. If you have questions, feel free to ask. That's all for today. Goodbye, class.